Guys, welcome to the new video of this particular Linux series we are doing from the last few days. Now the motto of this video is to discuss the command called WC. Now what is the use of WC command? There is no direct use of WC command in Linux, but as soon as we are moving forward, like when we discuss multiple command like grep, learn about multiple files, multiple log files, and this WC command obviously, and there is one symbol in Linux, this pipe. So once we all learn this multiple things and multiple command, multiple files, then there is obviously a use of WC command. Now, what is that use? We will discuss particularly that time, but I will give you some context of that particular example or real life example in this video also. Now, WC. So, this command we use mainly to check that how many lines are there in a file, how many character or like I can say words are there in a file, how many bytes are there in file. So basically it's you can think of to remember in your mind. WC means word count. It will count lines and other things also, but for your remember purpose you can think of a word count. Now let me move to the terminal. So for the demo purpose I created these two files. Let me show the content of both the file one by one. See, this is the content of first file. So the main thing to notice here is this first is written in this first file, and there are three lines in the first file. Keep things in mind. Now, if I go to the second, run the like create the second file, there are four lines in the second file, and in the first line it's written second. Now, what is the syntax of WC command? The syntax is very simple. So the syntax of WC command is WC, then options, and then file. Now at this page you can give multiple files also. What I mean by this is, so let's run the first command, that is WC file. Then we will see WC file 1 and file 2. Now what the output will come. So WC will command will go to the file and take the details from the file, like how many words, lines, characters are there, and it will show us on screen. When we are using or giving two files, it will give the detail about two files. Now let's see. So I'm giving WC and first. Now there are something come up. Now what exactly is this? Let me explain you via this dashboard. So when we done WC first, so first is a file name. It gives us four fields. What are those four fields? Is 3, 8, 42 and first. So 3 and 8 and 42 and first. Now what are those? So this is a file name. These are the number of lines. Now how this is counting a number of lines and the words, so that I will give you the how, like I will give you the background how WC is working. And 8 is like you can think of number of words, and 42 is a number of characters. Now how it's giving number of line, how it's possible? So WC will go to the file and it will start from the first letter. And as I told you in the previous videos, at the end of every line there is one special character called end of line. Once the WC got that end of line character, that is one line for WC. And if got second end of line, that is a two lines for WC. End of line third. Once the file got ended, there is a special character end of file. So that end of file is also count end of line for that particular WC, and it's a reminder for WC that now the file is ended, return the output. Now let me show you. If I do cat and then first, see there are three lines. So as I told you, this 3 represents the 3 line. Now what is 8? If you count, this is a one word, is another second word, first and file. 4 words in first line, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 8 words are there. Now if you count character also, it will give you 42 characters. What character means? A letter. Now same thing I have to do with second. So as I told you in second, that is file name or the file, there are 4 lines. See, now the 4 is coming. That means 4 lines, 12 words and 65 characters. If I do character second, if you count, yeah, so there are 12 words and 65 characters and 4 line. Now I told you we can use two files together also with WC, the first and second. It will give the details about both. See, this is the file name first, this is the file name second, and they are giving specific details about files. And at the end, it's giving the total of both the files. Like total there in both the files, there are 7 lines, 20 words, and 107 characters. Now there are few options of WC that we can use specifically. So let's say I don't want the whole information of a file, as I just want the information of lines, how many lines are there. So there is an option of -l, it will tell number of lines in file. There is an option called -c that will tell you the character in files. The third option we can check is total number of words. Now what that option is, let's go to the manual and check for the word. So if you check somewhere here, -w is the option to check the words. Now if I do wc-l first, so first bit in the first file name first there is 3 lines. So see, it written only 3, not written the full information. Like if you do wc first, it will written the whole information like line, words and characters. But if we do wc-l, it will only return the lines. If we do wc-w, it will only return the words that are 8. If we do wc-c in the first, it will return the characters that are 42. So this is how we can use the option, and we can use multiple files also with these options. So yeah, this is all about the WC command and the WC options. So how we can leverage them, let me tell you quickly. So let's say there is one server is running. Let's say Amazon website is running, and we as a client are hitting that website. So if you know little bit about a web technology, so there are mainly five kind of status code, 200 and 4x's in the line of 4xx, 403, 404 are there, and in the 500 line there is also. So let's say there is one log file on the server side that is collecting the logs. What type of logs? Like which client is coming, location of client, and browser that client is using to access the Amazon. What is the status code that client got, and anything, and multiple things. Like when we check the log files, we'll show you that multiple things are there. So let's say status code is we want to check status code for 404. Now there is one utility in the Linux, that is grep. Using that grep we can search specific pattern, like we search 404 as a pattern. Now that grep will give us an output of all the 404 words in that particular log file. Now there is another symbol in the Linux, that is this pipe. Using this pipe, one command we are running here and another command here running. So let's say here we are running some grep command. So what this will do exactly, I will tell you in some upcoming videos, but you can think of like output of this, it will take to this command and it will do some research or analysis. And this command, let's say we are running wc. So once the grep like figure out all the 404, how many 404 are there, we can shift that output to the WC, something like that. So what WC-L or WC-W will show there to us is like how many times the 404 status code come up. So now what is the use of this in the real life example? Let's say for IT or the security guys, that are checking the audit logs and multiple things during the auditing. So they come to know, is there any IP, specific IP that is hitting server again and again, and that we are getting 404. So maybe that is a case of hacking, or maybe some IP is hitting again and again the Amazon site and it's getting some 500 error or something. So that means they are not able to reach to that particular abandoned site. So the security guys or the DevOps guys will troubleshoot that issue and will come up with the site again. So multiple things are there. When we discuss multiple things, slowly moving forward, we will discuss these things in more details. But now, yeah, we discuss about WC command with multiple options. So yeah, thanks for the video. Hope you like the video. Keep on sharing the video with others so that we